Hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. Today we have some interesting information and a big update when it comes to the Haddonfield rework. Now, all of this information, what we have to look at here is from dbdleaks over on Twitter. I'll leave a link to their Twitter in the description down below. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way real quick because this is from them. They managed to grab all this, but we actually have leaked images, like full-on images of the in-game for the reworked Haddonfield map. So, very exciting stuff. I'm a huge fan of Halloween. I'm a huge fan of Michael Myers. I've always hated the Haddonfield map, even though I love the franchise. So I was really excited to hear that it was getting reworked. So we have about 6 pictures to look at, and we're going to go ahead and start doing it with the top one, the first one. So here it is. You can already see, like, stylistically, like, atmospherically, I don't know what the word is right now, I'm tired. You can tell it's a different vibe. It's not just a black skybox thrown on to something that looks vaguely like Haddonfield. It seems like it has a lot more ambience to it. There's very dimly lit glowing lights outside, like candles almost. Those might be candles, but they're street lights. They're low street lights, like lighting walkways and stuff. The grass is a little bit overgrown. You can definitely tell it's a different time of year. You can tell it's fall. The skybox looks incredible with clouds in the sky and the stars, and it's actually like a night instead of just like a dark blue, so with a moon light coming down. This looks great so far. And then we get to the actual Meyers House with the Strove Realty sign in the front of it. Again, I'm loving the vibe here. They got the police car in front of the house now to insinuate that, you know, maybe the cops were chasing Michael to the house. You can also tell the house is reworked. The windows look like windows. It doesn't look like we'll be able to use those windows anymore. There's a pumpkin sitting on the porch banister. So again, giving off that Halloween fall vibe. And if you'll notice, off to the right of the house, it looks like it's way more expanded. It looks a lot bigger over there, and not just a lot bigger, but more wide open. As you guys remember, when it comes to the old Haddonfield was very enclosed. You know, you're running down corridors, even though you're outside. It's corridors of houses and hedgerows, and it just felt very claustrophobic. It was very enclosed compared to how I feel like a whole street with houses on it would feel. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some streets, like cul-de-sacs, whatever you want to call it, where it can feel very claustrophobic because of fences and stuff, but Haddonfield never felt like that, especially not the Meyers Street and Laurie Street, you know, where the street where the movies take place. It always felt open, except for like a hedgerow here or there, but it always felt open, and I think this is giving that vibe. Now, here we have a shed. This looks like it could be the basement. It looks like you could be going down to the basement from here, and it looks like it is in a garage. It's not a shed, maybe. I'm not sure. Either way, it looks great. Again, more atmosphere. It's given that horror vibe. I mean, I look at this and I think Halloween. This looks like Halloween, even though this is just a shed. But yeah, that's all we can get out of that one. So let's move on to the next one. And this is another one, like, front and center. I don't want to be ignorant and say, it's been a few months since I've watched Halloween 1. I don't want to be ignorant and say, this is the house that Laurie was babysitting at and Michael got shot off the balcony of. I think it is. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. There is a window up there in the top, so we will have some windows on this map still. And it does look like the house right there beside of this big house in focus will still be the house where you go down to the basement and do the gen, come up, and there's like the loop there. Either way, this house looks great. I don't want to be ignorant and say 100% that is the house, but that does look like the house. And if you guys will notice the loop that we have right here in front of us, you know, even closer to the camera, the palette here, that looks like a really unsafe loop. I guess we'll have to see how it wraps around on both sides, but that looks like a really unsafe loop. Yeah, overall, that looks great as well. And this is all of the outside pictures. We do have a couple of inside pictures that we're going to take a look at. But overall, the vibe and the atmosphere of this map, of this new rework for this map, looks absolutely incredible so far. But let's take a look at these inside pictures. So here's the first one. I hate that the house still feels so empty. That's definitely not how someone's house looks, unless this is the Strove house. This might be the Strove house. That is entirely possible, and that makes a lot more sense. But one thing with Dead by Daylight that drives me nuts is the lack of decor and home decorations inside of houses in this game. I know it's in the entity's realm. It's not, on Earth or anything like that. But you would think if the entity's like pulling whole things out, they're gonna make it look as real as possible. So I really, really hope that's the Stroke House. Let's look at the next one. It looks great, though. So here's the next one. Yes, this is the Stroke House. And it does look like they actually kind of like designed it for Halloween Kills. This looks exactly like the Halloween Kills Stroke House. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, possibly, we'll be getting a Halloween Kills skin with it. That would be incredible. Hey, either way, I think this looks great. I think this is probably going to be one of the best looking maps that DBD have done. Like, period. It's going to be an outside map still, so it's immediately going to be better than the Resident Evil map, even though the Resident Evil map is beautiful and it has a lot of true to the game stuff there. It's an inside map and it's very weirdly designed and not a lot of people like it, but this looks like it could be the best map DBD have ever done, and I'm super down for it. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments down below, though. I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. Are you excited? Are you hyped? I know I am, but that's because I'm a huge Halloween nerd. I am a huge Halloween nerd, so of course I'm excited. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That's gonna do it for me, dudes. My name is Duke, and I've been your host, and I'll see you dudes next time. Peace out.